Hi everyone, it's Kyle here. Welcome back to the sports tour of Never Ending Proportions, and I am very excited as we are back doing some more college basketball at a 4-team invitational, which means we got 2 games for you guys today as we are back in San Diego, California for the 2025 Rady Children's Invitational. This is actually our second time being here on the channel. The first time was back in 2023. It was the inaugural year and it was hosted at UC San Diego. But this year it's actually being hosted at the University of San Diego, which is really great because we haven't been inside the Jenny Craig Pavilion in a while. So it'll be cool to be back inside. But we got 2 games, like I said. The first one is the consolation match as the Florida Gators take on the Providence Friars. And then we'll follow that up with the championship matchup as the TCU Horned Frogs take on the Wisconsin Badgers. I'll meet you guys inside the JCP. Let's get excited. Let's get happy. And I'll see you guys there. Welcome back inside the Jenny Craig Pavilion on the campus of the University of San Diego. It's been a couple years since we've done a video inside the JCP. It's really cool to be back. It's cool that it's for the Rady Children's Invitational, and these should be some really good matchups today. We got the Gators and the Friars warming up, and we'll see you guys soon for the starting lineups.
Providence leading the Friars out on the court is their honorary team captain representing Team Rady. Please welcome Xaivian Lee. Now here are the starters for the Providence Friars. He's 6'5" on the ball. This is Georgia number 2, Xaivian 7. He's 6'7" freshman from Estonia, number 7, Stefan Fox. He's 6'7" sophomore from Massachusetts, number 11, Ryan Khayle. He's 6'8" senior from Norristown, Pennsylvania, number 13, Khayle. And he's 6'4" senior from Franklin, New Jersey, number 14, Jr. And the head coach of the Providence Friars is Ken English. And now introducing the starters for the Florida Gators, and leading them out of the court today is their honorary team captain representing Team Rady. Please welcome Xaivian. And now here are the starters for the Florida Gators. And 6'3" sophomore from the Bronx, New York, number 0, a 6'4" senior from Toronto, Canada, number 1, Xaivian Lee. A 7'1" senior from Lake Norman, North Carolina, number 3, a junior, he is 6'10" from Nigeria, number 9, and a 6'9" junior from New Orleans, Pennsylvania, number 10, Khayle. And the head coach of the Florida Gators is today's kick ball to the head referee, Harlan and Xaivian.
the end of the first half, the Gators have the lead 45-39 over the Friars. They've had the advantage for most of this one, and their lead was at double digits at one point. But toward the end of the first half, there were a lot of free throws. The refs were just calling a lot of fouls. That's why the end of the first half kind of doesn't have a lot of highlights, because we were just shooting free throws. So this should be a good second half, though. It's been a high-scoring one. We'll see you guys. We also got dogs for the halftime entertainment.
The Florida Gators defeat the Providence Friars 90-78 in the consolation match. They were just too much for the Friars to handle. They just got out in that second half, off and running. They could not miss, and Providence just couldn't keep up. That was a good game. Great crowd from the Gator faithful. They were loud and energetic throughout this one. And yeah, but we got the championship game coming up in the Rady Children's Invitational between the TCU Horned Frogs and the Wisconsin Badgers. I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna get some fresh air, and we'll see you guys back inside for the starting lineups.
Today's starting lineups, first of all for TCU, and leading the Horned Frogs out on the court today is their honorary team captain representing Team Rady. Please welcome Larry. Now the starting lineup for the TCU Horned Frogs. A 6-foot senior from Elizabeth, New Jersey, number 1, Xaivian Lee. A 6-foot junior from Moline, Illinois, number 2, Brock Harding. A 6'7" junior from Kaunas, Lithuania, number 3, Leah Torres Novovicius. A 6'7" sophomore from Hartner Heights, Texas, number 15, David Punch. And a 6'8" junior from Long Beach, California, number 24, Xaivian Lee. And the head coach for the TCU Horned Frogs, Xaivian. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Wisconsin Badgers leading the team out. On the board is their honorary team captain representing Team Rady. Please welcome Isaiah. Now the Badgers starting lineup. A 6'3" senior from Gartner's Mill, New York, number 2, Nick Boyd. A 6'6" senior from Brookfield, Wisconsin, number 7, Andrew Rady. A 6'10" sophomore from Melbourne, Australia, number 22, Austin Rapp. A 6'4" junior from Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, number 25, John Blackwell. And a junior from Lakeville, Minnesota, number 31, Nolan Winter. The head coach for the Wisconsin Badgers, Greg Gard. Turn on those flashlights and join Karen as we light the way this holiday season for the children and families at Rady Children's Health.
No way. Oh my God. At the end of the first half, TCU has the lead 41-37 over Wisconsin. They had as big as a 13-point lead, but then Wisconsin was just able to get back. They've had one player score most of their points during that run, John Blackwell. He's just hasn't missed a shot, and it feels like a Wisconsin home game right now. It is rocking in here. This should be a good second half of hoops. We'll see you guys.
Chief Medical Officer Dr. Khayle. Let's hear it for Alaska Airlines, and thank you for your support of Rady Children's Health. Horned Frogs are the champions of the 2025 Rady Children's Invitational. Now stick around, we're going to have the championship trophy presentation and the announcement of the most valuable player and the all-tournament team. That's coming up. And giving the presentation to TCU head coach Xaivian Dixon. Congratulations to Coach Dixon and the TCU Horned Frogs.
The TCU Horned Frogs defeat the Wisconsin Badgers 74-63 to win the 2025 Rady Children's Invitational. That was a very entertaining game, a lot of energy, but I thought Wisconsin was going to have more fight in them, but they just came out in that second half incredibly slow. They only scored 11 points in 12 minutes to start the second half before they finally got some offense going, but the Horned Frogs were too far ahead, and despite that, the Wisconsin faithful was amazing. I can't imagine how fun this would be if this was a closer game. But nonetheless, great to be back at the Rady Children's Invitational. This was a ton of fun. Great to see these big schools here in San Diego. And I'm glad to bring it for you guys here today. But that'll do it for my time at Jenny Craig Pavilion on the campus of the University of San Diego, the host of the 2025 Rady Children's Invitational. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see everyone at the next game. Have a good one.